All right.
Namaste. Namaste. Welcome. We are delighted that you were here today to meditate with us. Before we begin, let's turn off our cell phones and our watches so they don't go off while we're meditating. Happy Thanksgiving. It's the time of the year for gratitude. The harvest is in, the outdoor toil is done for this year, and we have so much to be grateful for. We're grateful to the sun, without whose light we could not live, and for the moon that creates the tides and which guides our way at night. We're grateful for the trees and the plants for their nurturing presence in our lives, and we are grateful for water and for air, for they give life. We give thanks for the elders from whom we gain wisdom, and we're so very, very grateful for the young who teach us to embrace joy. We thank the seasons for their abundant gifts and their beauty. We give daily thanks for all the resources on the earth given by the Creator to sustain us with nourishment, beauty, inspiration, wonder, and humility. We're grateful for all of our good fortune, the friends we've met along the way, like you people, for instance, who've joined us for today, the peace, the prosperity, the freedom, and the security that we enjoy. We're so grateful for. We're also grateful for the abundance that we, living in America, can easily take for granted, living as we do in the wealthy part of the world. As we reflect on gratitude for all that we have, we are especially grateful for the fact that we have not been forced to become migrants or refugees yet. Between the climate crisis, the wars, the floods, the fires, the famines, many, many millions of people will be forced to migrate. You will see a page turn because I've had a brain injury, and if I don't have my notes written down, I will get myself all messed up talking to you. So forgive the pages turning. So now I turn back to the migrants again. How hard it must be to pack one's belongings and family, and then hundreds or even thousands of miles on foot through scary and dangerous places, only to get to a place where you're not wanted, where the language and the culture is different and the people are hostile. How grateful we are to be among the very few on earth to live, for the moment, in a safe and secure place. We have so many blessings to count, and practicing gratitude is a way of life. It is a mindfulness practice. But are we just thankful for our good fortune? Are we only grateful when things go our way? Practicing gratitude can go even further. We can even be grateful for our bad luck. We humans only get to see what we can see. We don't have a bird's eye view of the big picture of life. We usually only see things from our own limited point of view. But hidden in the day-to-day events of life, there is much to be grateful for. Your good fortune could have been grace in disguise, shielding you from much, much worse, like the car accident that might have been deadly, except for grace, like the traffic jam that delayed you, made you late for a meeting, however it might have prevented you from being in a crash further down the road. like the restlessness in your mind that leads you to seek peace and joy, like the job you didn't get that would have been a horrible experience, like the illness that forces you to slow down and enjoy the simple beauty of life.
With mindfulness, even the worst experiences can reveal liberating truths to us. For example, I've lately been challenged with a neuromuscular disease that hasn't responded to any of the treatments. It's been progressive. And so it's making everything I do more difficult, more exhausting, and a little bit more dangerous.
Yes, falling.
So this illness is requiring me to reimagine everything about my life, everything I do. But because I practice mindfulness and sitting and looking at the nature of things, I realize that I am beyond fortunate to have this disease. I really should be dead. My neurological issues are a rare complication of radiation for terminal lung cancer. My oncologist told me that I had weeks to live. But by grace, I didn't die. I've had 11 plus years to pursue my dreams and my goals, and to savor the richness of life, and to finish my work. So to me, neuromuscular disease is a very small price to pay for the gift of the last 11 plus years. And it's causing me to direct my energy in ways that are more creative and less physical. That's not what I had planned. This thing isn't exactly what I had wanted. But rather than fight it, I can be grateful for the opportunity to reimagine my life and redirect my focus to something that I can do. If I can't do what I love, I can change what I love so that I can do that. We can adapt to anything we want to, as long as we want to. And as it turns out, meditation, writing, growing flowers, that's a pretty good gig. So can you look back at your life and feel gratitude for the turning points, the breaking points, the sharp points that have made you move from wherever you may have been stuck? This challenge is so worthwhile, to look deeply and to find the silver lining, the hidden hand of grace at every turn, the hidden blessing in every moment, and especially in every disappointment. Because of mindfulness and looking deeply, I'm relieved and very grateful to know that I can choose my outlook and my attitude. And if I choose the right outlook and right attitude, I'm happy. So we can be grateful for all that has gone right for us and for all that's gone wrong, as long as we find the hidden lesson and the hidden blessings in those things. That's a radical and liberating way to live. Mm-hmm. It's hard to be disappointed when we're open to see the good in our bad fortune. So let's take our mindfulness stretch just a little bit further. One of the yoga masters whose teachings we study, Swami Muktananda, gave a talk in the United States on Thanksgiving in the late 1970s. In India, where he lived, Thanksgiving is not a thing. So he found it odd. In India, thanks are offered from the moment one awakens in the morning until the moment one falls asleep at night, for everything. So to them, Thanksgiving Day just seems strange. So no wonder that his take on Thanksgiving would be unique. He said, why? Why just take one day to give thanks when we can thank the Creator for everything that comes our way at all times? Then in his talk, he asked the gathered yoga students this question: what have you done for which God can be grateful to you? What have you done for which God can be grateful to you? What a profound question. I had never thought of that before. For what can God thank me? This is a great, great question to contemplate. Close your eyes for a moment. Think of a time when you dug deep on a busy day, when you'd rather have rested, and you did something uplifting, generous, and kind for someone else. Think of the effort that you put in. Think of the goodwill and the kindness and the love that you had in your heart when you performed that act. Think of the way that it made you feel then when you performed that act of mercy. Now, how does it make you feel when you reflect back on your act of kindness? Doesn't it warm your heart? Doesn't it make you feel expansive, open, and loving? This is the time when God was grateful to you. This is a sign of God's gratitude to you. What a wonderful way to live. Oh Lord, as a sign of my gratitude to you, may I live in such a way that makes you grateful to me. And as it turns out, God is very grateful to each one of you, because each one of you has a golden heart. Each one of you has performed acts of mercy to uplift others. So with our collective tremendous gratitude in mind, and with God's gratitude to us in mind, let's meditate. Oh, and you can open your eyes now until Noni tells you to close.
So if you've gotten a little uncomfortable, you might want to stretch now and reach for the ceiling and shake out your feet and toes. And then when you're ready, take a nice, comfortable, upright meditation posture. Please place your feet flat on the floor, hip width apart, and feel the grounding support of the chair and the floor beneath you. You can place your hands in Chin Mudra with your thumbs and your forefingers gently touching, and then rest them palms down on your thighs. Gently straighten your spine upwards, and then tuck your chin just a wee bit as if you might be nodding to someone. This will elongate the back of your neck while the crown of your head will gently reach toward the ceiling. Gently broaden your chest and then relax your shoulders. This helps to open the heart chakra. Remember, do not force anything. And now smile. A nice, great, big, beautiful smile. Go ahead, you can do it. This will relax your facial muscles. Let your jaw completely relax and allow your tongue to rest on the floor of your mouth. And if you haven't done so already, please close your eyes. Let your eyelids become soft and focus on your breath. Feel your breath move through your nose, your throat, and your chest. Excuse me. Taking a slow, deep breath and let it out fully. Take another slow, deep breath in and let it out fully. And once more, a slow, deep breath in and then let the breath out slowly and fully. Now, please return to your normal rate of breathing. Take a moment to scan your body for any area of tension, discomfort, or restlessness. And breathe peacefulness and tranquility to those tense or uncomfortable areas of your body. And spend some time with this. We'll be using our breath mantra that we've used in the past. It's Hamsa, spelled Hamsa, Hamsa. This mantra follows your breath and is the most natural way to focus your mind and enter a calm state. On your in-breath, silently repeat hum. On your out-breath, silently repeat sa. Hum on your in-breath, sa on your out-breath. Hum on your in-breath, sa on your out-breath. Now, please silently repeat after me. I am that essence which is grateful for all that has come and for all that has gone. I'll repeat that. I am that essence which is grateful for all that has come and for all that has gone. Hum on your in-breath, sa on your out-breath. Hum on the in-breath, sa on the out-breath. Now silently repeat after me. Pardon me. I am that essence which is grateful for all that has come and for all that has not come. I am that essence which is grateful for all that has come and for all that has not come. Hum on the in-breath, sa on the out-breath. Hum on your in-breath, sa on your out-breath. If thoughts come, let them come without engaging with them. Just observe the thought and then return your focus to your breath And to the mantra, hum on the in-breath, sa on the out-breath. And once again, please silently repeat after me. I am that essence which is grateful for all that has come and for all that has gone. I am that essence which is grateful for all that has come and for all that has gone. Hum on your in-breath, sa on your out-breath. Hum on the in-breath, sa on the out-breath. Can continue in this way. Hum on the in-breath, sa on the out-breath. We'll meditate now. You can begin to bring your awareness back to the room. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes. It's always good to come out of meditation slowly, not to rush. Please don't ever set an alarm. Always shake out your legs and your feet after meditation before you stand up. This way, you'll be sure your legs, your ankles, your feet are wide awake before you try to stand up, because we do not want you to fall, either when you're with us on the Zoom or at home. And now it's time for you. Do you have any questions, any comments, any insights, any experiences that you would like to share with us? And please don't be bashful. We learn from each other. If you raise your hand, then the monitor will see you and let you in.
Oh, as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are both such inspirations. You just fill my heart with gratitude just for your being.
Thank you for joining us.
And it was interesting because I've been having a really hard time since the election. And as soon as I tuned in today, all these tears came up. And I've particularly having difficulty with people that I'm close to who voted for Trump. And I'm so disappointed in them. And it was like close my heart to them. And I was trying to figure out how I could, and some of them are family. And it's just been very painful and very difficult. And I was, since yesterday, actually, I've been sort of thinking about, you know, not being so judgmental. I mean, that they have their own reasons. It may not be my reasons, and it may not be appropriate reasons or whatever. That's judgment also. But it's this, it is what it is. But like family and the connection, the love connection is so important, and you can't throw that away.
You just can't.
No.
You just can't. And for any reason, politics is just the one thing that's on everyone's mind now, but it could be 100 different things. We all have different experiences and different points of view. And the only thing that we need to hold on to is the love, right? That's the one thing we all have in common. So if we focus on that, we can overcome everything else.
And accepting, and what you do so beautifully is accepting what is. Yeah. And just being in loving and in gratitude for everything that we do have.
Right. Because I have spent I have wasted so much time and energy in my life not accepting what is, and It's much better to be in a place where even if I don't like it, I can see the silver lining or the fleck of gold in it and carry on and be happy rather than fighting what I can't change anyway. You know, it's exhausting and demoralizing.
And it just makes us cranky.
And futile.
You know? Yeah, and I don't want to be cranky, so
Thank you for sharing. Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, this was so special. You guys are so special. Thank you.
So are you. Thank you.
Thank you, Joy.
Yeah.
Is there anybody out there in Zoom land who has another comment or question or insight? It either happened today or happened in the last month since we saw you.
Noni and Tess, is Nancy. Just want to tell you I loved your meditation and love you both. Thank you so much.
We love you. Thank you for joining us, Nancy.
Yeah,
I finally remembered. I wrote myself a note. Sometimes I do that.
Yeah,
I forget to
all
look at
those
the
notes
note.
come in handy. We have them everywhere. We're so happy you're here.
I
Thank
was
you.
happy to be here. Bye, you two. Love you.
Love
Love
you
you
too.
too.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you too.
anybody else out there in Zoom land? If you wave to Chloe, she'll let you in. So there's silence. I have some announcements. And the announcement is December 23rd. No, December 16th. That's why I have to turn the page. You have notes, Nancy, to remind you I need to turn pages to find where I am supposed to go. Our next meditation class will be on Monday, December 16th at 1 p.m. right here on Zoom. And the topic is going to be Let There Be Light, a celebration in celebration of the winter solstice. We hope you will join us. And we're truly grateful to each one of you for being here with us today. And we're very grateful to those of you who tune in to the web, to the YouTube channel that will be on Liz's site to see this later in the day or throughout the month. We're truly grateful to each one of you for being with us. And we wish you a very happy Thanksgiving and
Shuk Chaitanya.
Which means
Auspicious attitude of gratitude. Thanks, everybody. And thank you, Chloe, for hosting us. Good
Yes.
luck to you.
yes.
Yeah. Take
Namaste.
care, everyone. See you next month. Namaste.
Thank you both.
Are we off now?
Yeah.